Okay, so for a minute, I want you to forget about stuffy lecture halls and textbooks. Today, we're going to head out into the amazing, vibrant landscapes of rural Thailand to see what happens when an entire village becomes the classroom. I mean, really think about that. What if learning wasn't something you just read about, but something you actually lived? What if your education came straight from the experience of a living, breathing community? Well, that's the whole idea behind this course called Multidisciplinary Studies for Rural Development. For 3 straight days, students are basically plunged right into the heart of Roi Et Province, where the fields, the people, and the local culture, they all become the teachers. So where do you even start on a journey like this? Well, day one is all about understanding the people. You know, that intricate web of culture, economics, and relationships that really is the village's heartbeat. First up, the students get to have a real conversation with community leaders who, get this, are also university alumni. That creates this really powerful connection, right? It bridges that gap between classroom theory and the actual realities of rural development. And from there, they just dive headfirst into the local culture. And this is where things get really fascinating. The students get to go behind the scenes with a traditional Moor Lamb performing troupe. Now, this isn't just about watching a show. It's like getting a pass to the engine room, seeing the incredible artistry and just the sheer effort that powers this amazing local cultural phenomenon. And this leads to a huge insight. Moor Lam isn't some dusty relic of the past. It's a living, breathing industry. It creates jobs, it fuels the local economy, and it really shapes the whole regional identity. It's a perfect example of how culture and commerce are just completely woven together. And you know, the learning doesn't stop when the sun goes down. By staying with local families, students get this unbelievably intimate look at daily routines and family dynamics. It's an experience of true community hospitality that no textbook could ever capture. So after getting to know the people, day two is all about the place. The focus shifts from the human systems to the land itself, and the entire environment turns into a sensory classroom. And at this point, the classroom walls just dissolve. I mean, students are walking through rice fields and eucalyptus groves, and the environment itself becomes the lecturer. This is way more than a nature hike. It's a lesson in motion. Learning here becomes really physical. Students are encouraged to taste fresh tamarind right off the tree, to smell the sharp scent of eucalyptus leaves, to feel the soil between their fingers. It's all about forging this deep, sensory connection to the place. Then the immersion gets even deeper. The students get their feet wet, literally, wading into the rice paddies. And guided by village leaders, they learn how to find small creatures, and through that, they get this tangible understanding of the local food web and even the big ecological challenges, like climate change, that threaten it. The day is also just packed with all these creative and collaborative activities. I'm talking about making handicrafts, getting into a friendly papaya salad cook-off, and harvesting vegetables for a big communal dinner. Every single activity is designed to build bonds, and the evening just wraps up with sharing music and stories, making that connection between the students and the community even stronger. Okay, so after 2 days of this intense, nonstop immersion, the final day kind of changes pace. It's time to step back, to process everything, and to really connect the dots between all these powerful experiences. The day kicks off by grounding the whole experience in history. Visiting a community cultural heritage exhibition helps the students understand the deep roots of the village, and it adds this rich layer of historical context to everything they've just seen and done. And here's one of the most innovative parts of the whole program, a nature-based art therapy session. The students use materials they've gathered from the environment, leaves, soil, flowers, to express all the feelings and insights from their journey. It's just a beautiful way to translate a raw experience into art. The entire program then wraps up with a reflection circle, and this is where it all comes together. Students share how their perspectives on rural life have totally been reshaped, and they talk about how their different fields of knowledge can genuinely contribute to sustainable development. So, after this incredible 3-day journey, what's the ultimate takeaway? What's the big point of turning a whole village into a classroom? Well, here it is. This is the ultimate lesson. A rural community isn't just some simple place where crops grow. No, it's a living, breathing ecosystem where culture, economy, and ecology are absolutely inseparable. Everything is woven together in this really delicate, dynamic balance. This quote just perfectly captures the spirit of the entire experience. It's such a powerful reminder that the most profound lessons are often learned outside, with open eyes and an open heart. It really leaves you wondering, where's the living classroom in your own world?